Hello, 8th grade students and 8th grade parents and guardians. This is the 8th grade transition presentation. So first of all, we designate each counselor by the student's last name. So if you have any questions with this video or after you receive your email of your tentative schedule, if you want to discuss that with your counselor, you can either email or Google Voice them if they do prefer email. So let's start off with Ms. Miller. Ms. Miller handles the students with the last name A through E. Her email is smiller@odysseykTwelve.org. Her extension when she returns back to campus will be 5535, and her Google Voice is 702-342-1352. The next is Mr. Mishnell. He handles the students with the last name F to LE. His Gmail is kmishnell@odysseykTwelve.org, and his extension is 5534. His Google Voice is 702-509-4151. The next counselor is myself, Mr. Smythe. I handle the students with the last name LI to RA. My email is rsmythe@odysseykTwelve.org. My extension when I return back to campus will be 6601. And my Google Voice is 702-483-0366. And last but not least is Ms. Johnson. She handles the students with the last name RB to Z. Her email is kjohnson@odysseykTwelve.org. Her extension when she returns back to campus will be 5598. And her Google Voice is 702-329-0585. Again, feel free to reach out to us through email or our Google Voice, but the preferred method would be email. Next, we have the class schedules by grade. This is typically what students take each year until they graduate. In 9th grade, you'll be taking an English course, a math course, health and computers, science, PE1, freshman studies, which helps you to develop a plan through high school to get ready for your post-high school plans, and an elective. All students at Odyssey usually take between 6 and 8 classes. In grade 10, you'll take another year of English, math, world history, but you can use geography, science, PE2, sophomore studies, and elective. For PE2, if you do a sport at the Clark County School District home school, such like at Silverado, and you play a sport, you don't have to take PE2. In addition, if you do a club sport or some activity under a licensed coach, your licensed coach can print you up a letter that you completed 120 hours under their supervision and will also waive the PE2 requirement. The next one is grade 11. You'll take English, math, US history, science, an elective, junior studies, which prepares you for the ACT with writing, an elective. And in 12th grade, you'll take English, math, and government. You'll have 3 electives, and then senior studies when you actually do specific requirements for post-high school plans, like filling out financial aid, filling out college applications, doing job applications, etc. In 12th grade, we do allow students to take 4 classes or 5 instead of the regular 6 if they if they've had a 3.25 or meet the other criteria. If they don't meet the 3.25 or the other criteria, then they'll be required to take 6 classes as well. Here's what it takes to be successful at Odyssey Charter School. The following slides will explain Nevada high school graduation requirements. The first diploma is the standard diploma. This is the minimal requirements to graduate from high school. Many times this diploma will get you graduated from high school, but it won't fulfill a lot of the requirements for post-high school plans. The requirements for a standard diploma are English, 4 years, math, 3 years, science, 2 years, world history or geography, 1 year, US history, 1 year, US government, 1 year, PE, 2 years, or PE1 and the PE2 waiver, health, a half credit, computers, a half credit, college and career flex, 2 credits. These credits can be obtained by doing an additional math, science, or social studies. Many of our electives do count under the social studies college and career flex credit. 6 electives and 23 credits total. You must also participate in the ACT with writing. The next diplomas require a GPA to be obtained in order to receive these diplomas. An unweighted GPA, which we'll discuss in the first and the last diploma, is a equals 4 points, a B equals 3 points, a C equals 2 points, a D equals 1 point, and an F equals 0 points. Therefore, if you had half A's and a half B's, you would have a 3.5. A weighted with bonus points is additional weighted added to honors, advanced placement courses, and dual credit classes. The reason this weight is added is these classes are more difficult, and the students get a benefit of a weight added to their GPA. Every semester you take an honors course and receive a passing grade, you receive a 0.025. For every advanced placement or dual credit course that you pass each semester, you receive a 0.050. There is no cap on bonus points that may be earned, so usually the student with the highest GPA will receive valedictorian with their weighted GPA. The next diploma is the advanced diploma. This requires a 3.25 unweighted GPA. It requires the 4 years of English, but in this diploma, it requires 4 years of math. Many universities require 4 years of math and 3 years of science. So those are additional 2 classes you would have to take to obtain this diploma. Again, world history or geography, US history 1 year, US government 1 year, half credit of health, half credit of computers, an arts and humanities occupational elective 1 credit. Most of the electives count. The 2 years of PE or the PE2 waiver, 6 credits of electives, and a total of 24 credits. Student must participate in the ACT with writing. If you complete this, you'll receive the advanced diploma. You'll be ready for UNLV and UNR, which is our highest universities in the state of Nevada, as well as the Millennium Scholarship. The Millennium Scholarship is granted to students after they graduate if they obtain 4 years of math, 3 years of science, and have a 3.25 weighted or unweighted GPA. They receive $80 per credit or per hour at UNLV and UNR. They receive $60 off of their tuition per credit or per hour at Nevada State College, and they receive $40 per credit or per hour at CSN. The next diploma is to encourage students to be prepared in all aspects of post-high school plans: college, community college, military, apprenticeship programs, trade school, military, and going straight into the world of work. It is very similar to the advanced diploma, but it has some additional requirements. The English is 4 years. The math, 4 years are required. Science, 3 years are required. World history or geography, 1 credit. US history, 1 credit. US government, 1 credit. PE2, 2 credits of PE. Half credit of health, half credit of computers, which is called 21st century. Social studies, arts and humanities, occupational electives, 1. 6 credits, and a total of 24 credits. The students must also participate in ACT with writing. Unlike the advanced diploma, this diploma requires a weighted GPA of a 3.25. So a student, if they don't have an unweighted GPA of a 3.25, but they're able to obtain a 3.25 through the weight, they would meet the requirement for the GPA. The additional requirements are as follows. To receive the college and career diploma, each student must have a 3.25 weighted GPA or above. They also must take 2 credits of advanced placement courses or 2 dual credit classes or career and technical educational courses, work-based learning courses, or world language, which Spanish 1 and Spanish 2 would be sufficient for this requirement. And they must earn one of the following criteria through testing. To be college ready, they can receive an 18 on the ACT and a 22 on the math, and they would be college ready. They can also receive a 480 on the critical reading and a 530 on the math for the SAT, and they would be college ready. To be career ready at Odyssey High School, we offer the Armed Service Vocational Aptitude Battery Test, which is the ASVAB. To receive this criteria, you need to score a 50 or above, and you would be career ready. If you do both of these, you'll be college and career ready. In order to obtain this diploma, you have to be either college or career ready. The last diploma is a Clark County School District diploma. This diploma encourages students to put rigor into their transcript. Most Tier 1 colleges outside of the state of Nevada look at rigor courses such as honors and AP. So in order to earn this diploma, it's identical to the advanced diploma, except for you have to take honors and AP courses. Out of the 4 years of English, you must take 3 must be honors and or AP. Out of the 4 credits of math, 2 must be honors and or AP. Out of the 3 credits of science, 2 must be honors or AP. Out of the 3 credits required for social studies, 2 must be honors or AP. You must do 2 honors electives. We have AP Psychology. In addition, if you take an additional math, such as you take Algebra 1, Geometry honors, Algebra 2 honors, and then you choose to take Pre-Cal honors, the Pre-Cal honors can come down and be used as an elective. And that's also true with science, English, and social studies. You required 1 credit the second year of a foreign language. This totals 20 credits you need of honors and or AP to obtain this diploma. Students also must participate in the ACT with writing. Next, we're going to discuss Odyssey electives. Usually you can choose between 1 or 2 electives at Odyssey, so listen to these choices carefully, and when your counselor sends you the tentative schedule, please let them know which electives you would like to take. We're going to go through these individually, but here's a list of them. First of all, we have Spanish. We offer Spanish 1, Spanish 2 honors, Spanish 3 honors, and Spanish 4 honors. After the first year of a foreign language, all foreign languages become honors. We encourage you to take a foreign language if you're thinking about going out of state or going to a 4-year college. Most out-of-state schools require 2 years at least of a foreign language. And UNLV and UNR, even though they don't require a foreign language, most majors at UNLV and UNR do require you to take a foreign language during college, and it's better to take it in high school so you're prepared. The next one is economics. It's the study of the economy or the parts of society that creates wealth. The next one is Odyssey classes incorporates from both virtual hands-on art exploration. So you do some art on the computer actually, and you also visit museums through virtual tours. If you want to do hands-on art and work on individual projects, we do offer an art club on Wednesday, and Mr. Bloham, who is your art teacher, will also run the art club. The next class we have is sociology. Sociology is the study of human behavior, social behaviors, society patterns of social relationships, social interactions, and cultures that surround everyday life. This is great for if you're going to get involved in crime and justice, you want to become a social worker, counselor, this is a good course to take. The next class is psychology. It explains why we do our behaviors and has specific vocabulary that we use in our everyday terms. Psychiatrists and psychologists developed the term subconscious to explain what happens in our subconscious and underlying conditions. The next one is computer science. This is where you learn how to program a computer. So it's actually like learning a foreign language. You'll learn the computer language so you can tell the computer what to do. We offer Computer Science 1 and Computer Science 2. The next one we have is computer animation. So if we have any Disney Imagineers out there, this is where you'll do cartoons and different computer animations right on the computer. It's a half-credit course, and it's paired with the next course, which is web design. Web design is creating web pages for different businesses or personal things that you would like. It helps you to design your own web page. The next course is History of Popular Music. It's modern music history and learn about those music legends. The next course is Intro to Sports History. You'll start to see where sports were first invented, and then you'll follow their history throughout the ages. You'll learn about the great athletes within those particular sports as well. The next we offer is driver's education. Driver's education is required for any drivers under the age of 18. You can take the course with us when you're 15. It's required to take your driver's license. So we'll give you a transcript and you can take it down at the DMV. If you do not take the course with us, then you would have to go on the DMV website and see where you can take the course with them. You usually have to pay for the course, but of course, the course at Odyssey is free of charge. The next course is Computer Science and Technical Concepts. It's a very important course because it's a class that's required for graduation. So if you didn't meet this criteria in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, then you would be required to take this course in high school. You can also take this course. It's a little bit different than the middle school computer class, and it will count as a half credit of electives. The next course is AP Human Geography. We encourage students that are looking at more difficult schools or want a good grasp of studies of countries and cultures to look at AP Human Geography. It's the first introduction to the AP program, and you'll take AP Human Geography, and then your sophomore year will encourage you to take AP World History. And then your junior and senior year, after you've completed the basic classes for English, math, and science, you can continue in those particular subjects and start your APs as well. Most Tier 1 schools would like you to have at least 6 APs before you graduate. The next, we have Wednesday and Friday enrichment programs. This is when we offer courses and we don't have the traditional face-to-face class that day. So on Wednesday afternoon, students will not come to campus for school, but they can come for the Wednesday enrichment program. We offer our 12 advanced placement courses. So if you're taking an AP course online with us, you will be required to come that day and meet with your class. We also offer dual credit courses. So if you're taking a dual credit course, you may be required to come to campus that day. Credit recovery program is for students who failed English and math, because as you have seen in earlier slides, if you fail a semester and you do not make it up, you will not graduate. So you need to make up these classes. You can make it up in our credit recovery program on Wednesday. We offer 2 semesters of English and 2 semesters of math, which would be algebra and geometry. We offer math, science, and writing labs. So each week you can come 1 additional day besides the day that you're assigned. In addition, you can come to the math, science, and writing lab on Wednesday. So that would give you 3 additional days. If you would need more than that, you would need to get permission from your teachers, your counselors, or administration. We offer robotics. So we have a robotics clubs where they work on different projects. We have hands-on art, like I had mentioned earlier with interactive art. This would give you an opportunity to come in and actually do art projects at school. We have yearbook, which they create, take pictures, write articles, and sell the yearbook at the end of the year. We have student council, which runs various activities each month and throughout the year, and they do hold prom. They will be holding 9th grade elections the first or second week. They'll go through what you need to do if you're interested, and then they'll run the election. We also have National Honor Society. So if you're interested in that, it's a leadership program as well as community service base. You can apply for that your sophomore year after you obtained good grades during your freshman year. During their first week of school, we'll have the clubs come in and the organizations to your class and explain them. And then the following week, you'll start on that Wednesday. So the first week of school will be an initial telling you about the program, so there won't be any attendance requirements for that week. The next is Odyssey's really pushing college and career readiness. We have 2 college trips we take each year. Traditionally, we go to California and we do 2 campus tours. So we learn about the UC system, which is University of California, the California state system. the private schools in California, and also the community colleges. We also take a trip to Utah. We go to SUU, which is Southern Utah University, and we actually check the kids in for a day of becoming a college student. So they'll take campus tours, they'll do various activities to learn about the university, they'll spend the night, they'll get to eat in the dormitories, and then we pick them up. Staff does stay in Cedar City as well. We have the dual credit high school program, which currently we're expanding. Right now we offer English 101, 102, ALS, which is Introduction to College. We offer 95 and 96 math, which is the remedial math. So you can take those courses with us for free and then be ready for college math. We also offer Math 126 and 127, which is pre-calculus. For college credit, we pay for all the classes. In addition, this year, we are starting to expand it so students can take up to 48 college credits. So this year, juniors can take 12 college credits each semester if they meet the placement. We'll be offering U.S. history exclusively dual credit, pre and post Civil War. We offer apprenticeship programs and internship programs through One Stop. One Stop is a nonprofit organization that comes out twice a year, and they work with our students who are interested in going straight into the workforce or doing the workforce to pay for college. We have the Culinary Institute, which runs the Culinary Union. Students can be trained to be chefs, pastry chefs, gourmet, work in a gourmet restaurant, housekeeping. So after we take a campus tour, usually in the spring, then once the student graduates, they can go over to the Culinary Institute or Nevada Partners, take a tour. After the tour, they can speak to Anna Paulin, show her their high school diploma. They have to be 18, and she usually waives the fee, and they can be trained in certain positions within the culinary. And then she has about 95% placement right into the hotels on the Strip. Odyssey administers a military ASVAB test, which is the Armed Service Vocational Aptitude Battery. It's administered by civilians. And then after the student receives their career assessment, they can choose whether they want to contact the military or not. Lastly, we've had many students go to some wonderful and exceptional universities. We've had students go to Stanford, Vanderbilt, Yale, Georgetown, Harvard, Brown, MIT, University of Boston, etc. We also have had our first national merit, which is the top 99% student in the United States. Next, we offer summer school. The dates will be Tuesday, June 1st through Friday, July 9th. It's completely online and it's completely free. For attendance, students must complete a homework assignment, quiz, or test in all the classes they are enrolled in for summer school each week. So if you're enrolled in 2 classes, you would do that for each of the classes. You can enroll in at least 1, and the maximum is 4 classes, which would be a total of 2 full credits. For 8th graders, you can actually enroll in 3 classes. So that's 1.5 credits. You can take your full credit of PE, first and second semester, and you can take your half credit of health. Why students take summer school? Some want to reduce their courses so they only have to take 6 during the year. Some students want to free up room in their schedules to maybe take a foreign language, the AP Human Geography, or additional electives that Odyssey has to offer. If you're interested in summer school, please email or call your counselor, Ms. Walters, to sign you up for summer school. Her email is dwalters@odysseyk12.org, and her phone number is 702-323-6071 is her Google Voice. The deadline to enroll for summer school is May 26th, and you must be planning on attending Odyssey in 9th grade. So what's going to happen for registration? High school counselors will be contacting 8th grade students regarding class schedules starting in mid-March. You'll receive a tentative schedule and a list of electives. You'll discuss that schedule with your parents, make sure your placement in math, English, and science is appropriate, and you'll also pick your elective courses. At that time, you can let your counselor know that you're taking summer school and what you do in plan of taking additional classes or reducing your course load down to 6 classes. Again, if you have any specific questions, please reach out to your counselor through email, preferred, or Google Voice. The next part of the enrollment process, which is probably the most important, that keeps you on the computer because currently you're enrolled in Odyssey, but you must fill out the enrollment packet, which will be online this year. We will email our parents the electronic registration form when CCD opens the OLR into Infinite Campus. We still don't know the exact date, but you should start looking at Moodle and our website around mid-April. You'll need to complete this process for your student to continue in the computer at Odyssey to retain the schedule that they built with their counselor. So one, they'll meet with their counselor, discuss the classes with you, then resubmit the email and make the classes permanent. And in order to stay enrolled in Odyssey, you'll also do the online enrollment packet. Again, that will be available mid-April. Look for it in Moodle and on your website. So lastly, this is the page with the high school counselors. So you can look at your student's last name. Most students, if they have an older sibling, would have the same counselor unless they have a different last name. Here are the counselors again: A through E, Miss Miller, S. Miller at odysseyk12.org, Mr. Mishnell, F through LE, K. Mishnell at odyssey.org, and LI through RA, Mr. Smythe at R. Smythe at odysseyk12, and RB through Z, Miss Johnson, K. Johnson at odysseyk12.org. You guys have a great day. Thank you for listening. And if you have any questions, again, please reach out to your counselors. Thank you very much.